Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. We're here with another video, and in today's video we're going to be doing this pretty elegant wedding type of set. I did this a very long time ago, so the brush and the products you are seeing in this video are old. I don't use them anymore. Except watermelon. Is that watermelon mint? Yeah, from Nailed X Naomi. She does not have a store anymore, so none of these products can be found on her store. This white is from my local dollar store, General Nail Supply. So this is also not available. And the brush I am using is, it's a generic brush from Amazon. So and that's not available either. So if you need a really good brush, check out Kier Sky or something, one of those. They got good brushes. So today is Saturday, and I'm supposed to be going live today, but I couldn't go live today because I'm having some, personal family stuff going on, and my brother doesn't feel good, and he doesn't like the smell of monomer when he feels good. So I said to myself, it's probably not a good idea he wasn't supposed to be here today, guys, okay? It wound up that he stayed here because he doesn't feel good, and we're working with that right now. So I will be making my live up sometime this week. I'm not sure, maybe Sunday, maybe sometime during the week, I will be making the live up, and I'm really sad about that because I wanted to unbox something for you. I got my palette from Miss Maddie. Because I didn't go live tonight and show it to you guys yet, I did take a peeper, and she is beautiful. Also, you can see my palette if you go to Maddie's page, Miss Maddie's page. I will link her in the description below. If you go over there, she does show my palette on a short. She does, when she does make palettes, for customers, she does show them. So she did show my palette. She did an amazing, beautiful job. When I tell you this palette is night and day from the palette that I own, that I bought for $50, she is thick, she's sturdy, she is quality, she's beautiful, okay? And I can't wait to show you guys. But if you would like to see her, I guess you can go over to her page. If anybody knows Miss Maddie, she is a representative also for enailcouture. I found a friendship with Miss Maddie out of a situation that happened that also happened to her as well, with certain situations with bullying and things like that. And that's how we found each other, and we've been talking ever since. And I definitely wanted to reach out and support, because I do love to support, especially any type of nail girl or small business. It's good to support. But I will still be unboxing my package for you guys. I was actually going to go live tonight and just do my unboxing, because I do have her unboxing to do and an unboxing for Melody Susie. So I was just going to go live and do that tonight, but then I figured, you know what? My mom is here. My brother's not feeling well. Just wait. My brother shouldn't be here too much longer. So I could go live this week and make the live up to you. So that's really what happened. Stuff comes up sometimes. And I really don't miss a beat with my lives, and I hate missing them, and I miss you guys, all in the same, but sometimes shit happens and it's out of my control. I totally anticipated going live today. Rachel was supposed to come on with me. My brother was not supposed to be here today. He was supposed to go do something, but like I said, he wound up not feeling well, and we're dealing with that. So and I hope it's not contagious, okay? I hope it's not contagious, because these motherfuckers out here be contagious, boy. They be contagious, dude. Oh my god. Anyway, so we're going in here with this white, and then we're going to do a ombre. This is like one of those old school ombres. I forgot what they call them. They call these ombre something. I forgot what they call them, though. It's not just like an ombre. It's like it has a name for it, but I just don't know it, typical. And here, if you notice, I just keep swiping the white just like right off that section. This was actually done about a year ago. This is when I just started getting better at like really laying application. This was actually the first application that I ever did that I was like, oh, this is actually decent. Um, but yeah, this is when I also owned my Elegance collection that I no longer own anymore. This was this acrylic that I use. It's iridescent. It's called 11621. It's from the Elegance Wedding Collection. That was a very expensive collection. I think I paid like 200 and something dollars for that. But I didn't ever use I had a Valentino collection and an Elegance collection, and I never used them. They just sat there. Like, I literally unboxed them, swatched them, and a couple of these I used a couple times, like this, and I think another cover nude I used like a couple times. All they were just sitting there going bad. So I decided to get rid of my collections, so they can get good use. And right after I got rid of my collections, yeah, I no longer, represented a company that I was, I always had on my channel. So, and you know what? My friend told me, she's like, don't get rid of those. Maybe you'll use them one day. And I'm like, no, I've been, everything's going great. I've been here forever. Like, I'm never going to use them on my channel. I go hard for this one company. So let me let them go to somebody else to good use, because one thing I hate about stuff is stuff going to waste. And one thing about these products is they do have an expiration date, whether it be 2-3 years from now, whatever, they have an expiration date. And those Elegance ones I had for maybe like a year and a half by the time I got rid of them. So yeah, I don't want to waste. It's horrible to waste product. And when you first start doing nails, unfortunately, you tend to buy a lot of stuff that you will never use. I still have a $12 little thing of pixie crystals I bought when I didn't know any better, from a certain influencer who oversells Shein pixie product crystals and stuff. And I didn't know about Shein. I didn't know about Temu. I didn't know about $6 acrylics. I didn't know about none of the cheap stuff that is out there. So I was buying pixie crystals for like $12. Now that I look back, I'm like, wow. But you know, so that type of stuff, like, I have an abundance of, and you don't, like, half the crap you buy when you first become a nail enthusiast, tech, whatever, you don't use. It's crazy. It's crazy. There's some stuff that I still haven't used, like, or even opened. So, yeah. I'm going to pause this real quick. I have my Mom Dukes coming out here, and I will be right back. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay? Enjoy the application. Okay, I'll be back. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. I love you. All right, all right, all right, all right. I'm back, baby. I'm back. So right here, we're just going into Ombre. This is watermelon mint, y'all. This was a really beautiful color. These were really good acrylics. Um, they're more of those pat acrylics. So some acrylics I've noticed, you want to pat more than pull. And some acrylics you can kind of do both with, but these are more of the patty acrylics. The more you pat these, the better they are. I didn't know this at the time, but I do notice now. See me trying to drag, and it's not really blending down. Most acrylics that do that, especially any type of cover color, you want to try to pat them instead of pulling. So my ombres were kind of coming out a little wonky. They weren't coming out as smooth as I wanted them to, but it honestly didn't matter for this set because I go in and I go over it with the Elegance 11, I think it's 11,621. I go over it with the iridescent. So it really didn't matter. It looked good regardless. But yeah, so we're going in and doing ombres, y'all. I started practicing ombres very early, in my nail journey. Um, I love the ombre look. So that's what I started practicing early on from like the jump when I started doing nails. And I really have honed in on my ombreing skills. This was coming out a little bit harsh. The lines were just because I'm trying to pull. You see me trying to pull. This is not a pulley acrylic. This is not an acrylic that's gonna pull for you. You want to pat. The more you pat, the better off you are. And I started to realize that uh the more I went on, instead of pulling, just pat it into place. But these came out really beautiful. We are doing some 3D nail art. I'm gonna again let you guys enjoy the application. I did leave capping in here. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the application and enjoy the set. I don't know if anybody even remembers this set. This was one of my old live streams. I have some beautiful sets that are no longer to the public anymore. And they won't be. They will always stay under my membership. Any of my live streams, like I said, even the live streams we do publicly, once I'm off, I'm putting them in my membership. Um, so yeah, so there's beautiful sets in there that nobody's seen. So yeah, I was really enjoying breaking this video down and just watching it again, and just seeing how far I've come with nails and my application and things like that. Even like my hands, like some of these videos, my hands were so swollen, y'all. And I can definitely see the difference in like even just my hands and like where I was at this point in my life. Okay. I have been on, I guess it's like a semi weight loss journey. I've lost 50 pounds. I'm kind of mad though because, the medicine that I'm on, um, I was just getting consistent with it. I just got up to the highest dose. You have to work your way up to a high dose. So, and they only give you like pre-authorizations for 6 months at a time. So every 6 months you have to get a pre-auth. Well, if you have a good doctor, they usually send the pre-auth in before your other pre-auth runs out. Well, because I go to a family practice at a teaching hospital, there's a lot of residents in there. So you're constantly seeing someone new, which I can't stand because the type of care that I get from a doctor, you need somebody who's consistent with you. Because I am so sick of explaining things to people, like my addiction, things in my folder. Having to continuously explain that to people is highly annoying. Not that I care, whatever, but it's highly annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like once I get a rapport with one of these doctors, they leave and I get a new one. That's because it's a revolving door of residents, and you never get to see a real MD. When I was having my son, I had a real MD, Miss Mac, and she was great. And then she left the practice after years, but I didn't care because I wasn't even going there at the time. But she was the only actual legit doctor that worked for them that I ever saw. Everybody else that I've seen is resident doctors. And, you know, it is a teaching hospital, so I understand that. There's a lot of resident doctors in the ER there, too. They're just everywhere, y'all. And obviously they apprentice under a real doctor, but you're mostly seeing them. And then a lot of the time, like when you're at my doctor's office, they'll be like, this is one thing I hate when I go in for the PS, the pap smear. They'll always ask, oh, is it okay if we have a student in here? Yeah, because that's what I want to do, ma'am. I want to open my legs to a student resident who's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, maybe another time. Usually I always say yeah, because I'm just like, whatever. Yeah, come in. You want to see it? Well, we can all look at it. Every time. Hey, Chrissy. Oh, what do you want? Oh, you're giving me my phone?
Yeah.
Oh, you're an angel. Say hi to my YouTube.
Absolutely not.
Well, I'm doing a voiceover, Chrissy. Rude, so rude. Anyway, y'all. But it's snowing right now, and yeah, so I'm just frustrated with my doctor. So now I have to wait till January 20. I think it's like 20th or 22nd. That's when I go for my appointment, and that's when they will be putting my pre-auth through. So I'm going to be without my meds for 2 months. And then when I go back and they do get my pre-auth through, when they prescribe me the medicine again, I'm going to have to start at a lower dose again because, even being on the medicine at that dose for as long as I have, it makes you very nauseous. And especially when you're starting it and your body's not used to it. My body literally just got used to it. I literally just started seeing results, the 50 pounds. And it's crazy because I was on it for like I was almost giving up. I was on it for a whole year and I didn't see anything. But a doctor had told me in the beginning of my journey when I started taking the meds, he told me that you're not going to see any weight loss pretty much until you get to that higher dose. So he said, don't be discouraged when you come back. And I was, y'all, because I was on it for like, now you're supposed to go up every month. You're supposed to go up to a different milligram until you hit like 2 point whatever. I think it's 2.75 is the highest milligram you go up to. So every month they switch you. They let your body get used to it little by little, which is good because if they just put you on that high dose, you're going to be extremely sick. And we don't want that, you know? So you start out, but in the beginning, it took me so long to get to the high dose because in the beginning, that low dose is so on demand that it was always out of stock. So I would have it for a month and then I wouldn't have it for 2 months. And then I'd have it for a month and then I wouldn't have it for 2 months. So now here we go. My pre-auth is up. We got to do another pre-auth. And then again, I have to wait till they do the pre-auth. And I have to wait till they get in stock. So it was very inconsistent at first. So I wasn't seeing any results. I went back to the doctor, I think like 6 months after when I first got on it. And I lost not a pound. And I'm like, there's no way, bro. There's no way I'm that 1% of people. That's my luck. I'm the 1% of people that this doesn't work on. So then finally I make it to the higher dose. And I'm on the higher dose for like 3 months. And I go back to the doctor and I'm down like 50 pounds, y'all. And I'm like, holy cannoli. Go pick up 50 pounds and walk around with it, y'all. That's huge. That's huge. So I was really proud of myself for doing absolutely nothing and losing all that weight. Oh, shit. You know, I was proud. It was a very proud moment, and that's what it was. Yeah, so right now we're just doing some more ombres. If you see here, I'm still swiping, but I got this to blend a little bit better, okay? Because that first nail was crazy. And then 11, is it 11/6/21? Whatever that iridescent is called. By Elegance. That dries very quick, and that's because it's one of those like it's an iridescent with like a very translucent pink type of nude in it. So it just dries very fast because of all the iridescent. So when I did I forgot what finger it was, but it wasn't blended good at all. But these came out fire, y'all. It is snowing out. We're gonna be snowing all week. It's just snow, 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 snow. It's been snowing here since like I want to say like it's been snowing for like a couple weeks. Nothing crazy. It's like on and off, but it's just snowing. And it's cold. It is very cold out, guys. It's very cold. Like I don't even like going out there. It's so cold. The other day I went outside to take Lou for a walk, my mom's dog, and the air was so cold that I think my inside of my nose froze. Like I could feel it actively freezing, and I'm just like, this is so shitty, bro. I need to get into like I don't want to be in hot climate. I just want to be in like warm climate. Like North Carolina, probably tip of South Carolina on the coast. Like I think it's like 65 to 75 down in Wilmington right now. That's the type of weather I want to be in. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in extra cold or extra hot. You know, but it's like impossible to find because North Carolina gets ridiculously hot in the summertime. It's horrible. And especially if you're inland. I lived in North Carolina for a while. I lived outside of Charlotte in a place called Gastonia. And when I tell you the heat was ridiculous in the summertime, it was like 114 there sometimes in the summer. But the worst part was you're inland, so there's nowhere to go swim. And you should never swim in any lake or body of water like that in the southern hemisphere because they got big ass weird ass shit going on down there. See, like in New York, you could go to any lake in the great northeast, okay, and there won't be fucking weird shit rolling around in the lakes and stuff. But you can't do that in the south. You're liable to run into a croc, a cottonmouth, who knows, okay? Definitely a croc, okay? But up here, you don't ever have to worry about that. The worst you're gonna run into up here is a snapping turtle in a lake or something. Now I can't say that much about the ocean. We've definitely had a larger great white population in the coming years, but the lakes up here, like you can go in. You know, if you're inland in New York and you need to go to a lake, you can go, and be okay, and you'll come home. You know. But in the south, no. You might not make it home. Anyway, look how beautiful this iridescent is, y'all. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. This is one of my favorites, y'all. My one nude that I have is like this. It's like literally the same thing except it's pink. Yeah, but this was one of my favorites, y'all. And, yeah, I put this in I no longer have this one, but it is beautiful, and I'm glad I got to use it when I had it. The very small amount of times that I used it and the time I had it. These just came out very beautiful, and I was actually very proud of my 3D nail art too, y'all. So I'm gonna let you guys finish up this beautiful application that's going on here, and then I'll be back. I will. I'll be back. So, no, I'm just playing. Hey everybody, I am back and this is what the nails are looking like so far. Look how beautiful. I love these. Now we're going to go in and file, and after we're done filing, we're going to go ahead and do some 3D nail art. How is everybody doing today? Today is a whole new day, guys. Today is Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday. Started my voiceover. Today is Sunday, okay? My stomach was starting to hurt this morning. I got scared. I got scared. It's been snowing. I woke up to snow. And my brother's girlfriend just got over the flu, y'all. And he told me that she sneezed and passed out. If you've ever had the flu is horrible. So I'm just hoping not to get sick. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping to be free of this sickness, okay? Be free, free all. All right, we're just going in here with this file. Ugh, we all know where the file's from, whatever, okay? It's from the local Dollar General store. Local Dollar General nail supply. Okay, that's where it's from, okay? And it's not bomb. Okay, not at all. But anyway, yeah, so we're getting some snow. We're going to be snowing all week. I don't know if it's heavy snow. I think it's just regular schmegular snow. My brother's still not feeling good. What else happened? I wanted to tell you guys something. Oh my God, my landlord finally left for North Carolina. I was so happy about that. I couldn't wait. Oh, my mommy moved in. And she's very happy. And I am very happy. Because it was time. As you all know, my mom lost her brother, her best friend. My uncle was with me my whole life. Ever since my dad left, my mom moved back in with her mom, my grandmother. As everybody knows, my mom, well, not everybody, but my close people know, my mom was a single mother of 4 kids. So she had no choice when my father left to move back in with her mom. My uncle always lived with my grandma, so it was just pretty much me, my grandma, my uncle, my mom, and my 3 brothers. Growing up, when she lost my uncle, she was very lost, okay? She was living 2 hours away from me and my kids, which are they're not her only grandkids, but they're the only grandkids that she is close with. My brother's kids, I don't even know, like, I try to count them in, but it's hard to count them because we don't see them. We don't have contact with them. My brother's not doing well right now. He is back in addiction, so he's not seeing them presently, and she doesn't let us see them. You know what I'm saying? Like, outside of him, no, she don't let us see them. She don't even let him see them, but he took her to court, so she had to. She had no choice. But if she had a choice, she wouldn't see them either. So, she really doesn't have nobody. And my mom nobody's up there with her. My brother's gone all the time. My other brother's gone all the time working. So she's just alone, her and the dogs in the mountains. My mom lives all the way up in the mountains, like right outside of Canada. Staring at the couch my uncle used to lay on and talk to her all day. So that's got to be like a horrible grieving process. So she's been much happier here, which I'm really happy about. We've been laughing, having fun. Every time I called my mom up there, it was just like she either cried or begged me to get her out of there. So she's out now. And I'm happy about that. So my other brother can take care of the home up there, whatever, pay. He could get a job and start paying bills. She's not going back. She's not allowed. I'll kick her ass. But, we've been having a great time, I've missed my mom over the years. I moved out when I was young. I moved out when I was 18. And there's been times you ever get like real sick or like something's going on and you're just like, damn, I need my mom. I've missed her over the years. We didn't always get along when I was a teenager, but I think that is a thing between mothers and daughters. I think that's like a natural thing. But we do get along better in our adult years, and that we didn't live together for a long time. But it's been a blessing having her. So I'm just hoping she sticks it out and she stays, because I would really be devastated if she went back up there with my brother, who's in such a deep hold in his addiction that he takes my mom's. You know what's crazy, guys? My mom, she ordered a new card for her money because she left her cards up there. I don't know why. But she forgot her money card up there. So she ordered a new one. She had one overnighted to my house and changed her address for everything to my house. And when I called to activate the card for her, this woman didn't even know how much she got in her pay because she hasn't seen her money in so long because it was being taken from her by my brother. How crazy is that? When I told my mom how much she gets per month, she didn't even know. She's like, really? I was like, did you not know that? Like, what? Like, what? She's like, no, I didn't. I had no idea. That's how long that's been going on. So I'm very happy for her. I didn't want this video to be any negative video. Actually, it's very positive. Like, me and my mom are going to be really happy together, me, her, and the kids. And it comes a point in life, like, where you have to take care of your parents anyway. So it's like, it's time. My mom's going to be 70 in 5 years. She can't live alone. She can't live alone. So, yeah, I'm so happy to have her. And I think she thinks she's, like, a burden to me, but she's not. And I hate when she says that. So I'm trying to figure out how I get her to stop. She's always apologizing and always like, oh, are you getting sick of me? You know, and it's like, no, I'm not getting sick. I can't get sick of my family. It's hard for me to get sick of my family. Now, I can get sick of, like, regular people, like friends and shit. But, like, my brothers and my mom, even if they piss me off, I never get, like, sick of them. Like, they annoy me. Have you ever had a friend stay with you and you're like, oh, all right, this is enough. Like, yeah, but my family, no, they may piss me off once in a while, but they don't bother me. They're not in my way. Like, they're not a burden, you know? Like, I could live with one of my brothers for years and years and years, and there'll never be a time where I'm like, damn, I just can't stand, you know what I'm saying? No. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going in here with some bling-a-ling-a-ling. Oh my God, y'all, look at my freaking diamond picker-upper. Look how new it looks. Oh my God, this video is old as shit. I had to pull something out, y'all. I had to pull something out because it's been hard for me to make alone content, and I figured out why my videos were looking blurry. There's a button that you can push on your live to enhance your live videos, and I pushed that button thinking it enhances the oh, here comes my mom. It enhances the video on the picture of the live, and it is making it blurry because look how clear this one is. Yeah, okay. This is probably one of my favorite 3D tools right here. You can get these brushes pretty much anywhere, Amazon, you know, Alibaba, AliExpress, I don't know, local nail supply. And I love this. This is Speed White from Young Nails. For if you want a good acrylic for stuff like this, 3D nail work and stuff like that, get Speed White from Young Nails. Okay? This stuff dries quick. So when you go to make a petal or any type of 3D stuff, it's setting. By the time you put it down, it's not running everywhere. It's great. This stuff is awesome. Now, this stuff is not awesome to do, like, you see how I did white on half my nail with another white. I used a different white for that because this white, it does not lay good as far as, like, putting it halfway down the nail. It gets very, how can I explain this? I don't even know. It's like this, it dries so fast that you don't have time to really get it down the nail. So you have to either you work with it really wet or work with it really fast. Okay. But this, I love using this for 3D flowers and things like that. So that's what I use it for. I have another white that I use for any type of application if I want to do the white and pink ombres. All right, y'all. That concludes our video for today. It is the morning time. I'm having some coffee, and my mammy's out here. Okay, so I'm going to talk to her for a little bit. I love you guys. I will see you soon, and I do apologize for canceling our live stream. Oh. Mom, say good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, I'm on. You look. Look at your hair.
I know. I look
Oh, I'm not live or anything. I'm just on my voice note, my voiceover. All right, everybody, have a great day, great night, wherever you are in the world. And we're out of here. Okay, peace.
Smoking that shit?
No, I'm not smoking that shit, Mom. God.
What are you smoking?
God.